Good day, and welcome to Coffee with the Tigg and Friends. I am your host, the Tigg. This is volume 89 of, well, continuing story of the Coffee with the Tigg. For November 25th, the last Sunday in November. So, after the 30th, on December 1st, I will start wearing something different instead of NASCAR hats. Anyway, I'm going to talk about my weather first. So y'all just realize what I'm dealing with here. Where's it at? Image. I need to take that off. There you go. You see all that blue on that map? That's snow. It's in the air. It's not hitting the ground. So my satellite's going to be a little messed up. I hate to say that right off the bat, but when you live in Iowa and you have very limited choices on what kind of internet you have, and satellite is the most convenient, and a lot of the times the landline ones, they get the lines come down because they're strung over telephone poles. They're not buried like they are in big cities. And when you live out in the middle of nowhere, and it's windy as hell today too, the lines get blown down. So anyway, so that's, you know, if we get choppy like we were last week, that's the reason why we have foul weather. Without further ado, now I will bring in the rest of the guys here, because they're over there talking, just waiting, just waiting. It's amazing how they're just waiting. Look at it, their lights are flashing. They're just waiting to get on this thing. Alright, I'm gonna unmute them.
Okay.
Good morning, guys. We're back. We're live. I had to get my spiel out, you know. I had to get my.
Yeah, I figured out what happened there. I remembered. We were shut out.
Yeah, well, I gotta get my spiel out.
What do I got here? What the heck is going on with my page?
I don't know.
How do you follow him on Twitch?
I've done something bizarre to my page here. Following Dan Tigg. Okay, he's got his Moffat up. He's got his Moffat on.
Yeah, I got my Moffat on.
So it should, see the little heart. See the little heart? It's a green. It's a heart on the above the right corner of the picture that he's showing.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Click on that, and that's your following thing. Let's see if his number goes up to 11 suddenly.
Ooh.
We're watching.
I don't have it on, so the less I have running right now, the better, because of the way the weather is right now. It's terrible.
Coffee, Tigg. No.
Did you get any snow yet, Dan?
It's in the air. It's just not hitting the ground. We're not going.
Oh my gosh! By golly!
We're not getting it. It's all going south of us. Every last bit of it. They were calling for a foot on Wednesday. The wind changed, and now they were calling for a foot of snow overnight, and the winds changed.
Is Melbourne pretty good? Go ahead.
The winds changed, so now we're not getting a drop of it. But no, I live in a town of maybe 500 people. Maybe.
Are they pretty good about snow removal?
I'm getting to that point right now. I knew where you were headed with it.
Oh.
I live in a town of maybe 500 people. We don't actually live on the main highway. We live on a secondary highway. So if it snows more than 6 inches, we're pretty much stuck in town until they plow us out maybe 2-3 days later.
That's what happens when you live out in the sticks.
Yeah, but when you live out in the sticks. When you live out in the sticks, though, you can turn your stereo up to 99 and not have anybody complain. So there you go.
Yep. You can also drink a lot and go out on your front porch naked and yell at the moon.
And piss, yeah. Honestly, I don't want to live anywhere I can't pee off my porch. I don't want to live somewhere where I can pee off my porch. I guess I could pee off my porch here, but I'd have the neighborhood watching me. Even though our house is at the top of a cul-de-sac, and it's behind a carport with heavy trees and stuff, big bushes and stuff. You can't hardly see my house, which makes a problem for delivery sometimes. But
I live in a trailer. They all look alike. Just imagine deliveries.
Well, you got more square feet than I do. I bet you I only have. I think this is maybe 1,100 square feet. I have about a tiny little house.
No, I only have about 900 and something. That's what most single wides have.
Dang. I live in a mansion. I got 1,300.
You do.
Wow. What do you do with all that space?
full of junk. Full of junk. He has a wife, so it's full of junk.
Yeah, when you start moving around 4 or 5 times, you get rid of all that.
You start losing your load, don't you?
The stuff you see in this room is the stuff I own. 99% of the stuff I own is in this room.
So welcome to Coffee with the
Tigg
the old
and
guy
friends.
version.
Yeah, the old. Well, yeah, and there's no racing. F1 finishes up tonight or today, or they finished up already this morning. I have no clue. I lose track because of the time differences. I think that's the last series to finish up. I think everybody else finished up over the last 2 weeks. IndyCar's been finished up forever, but you know, whatever. So we really don't have a lot of racing left to talk about. Real racing. There's a little bit going on in the sim racing world. Some of it good, some of it bad. We won't touch the bad right now, but there's
Well, it's bad. Okay, I'm curious. I'm gonna bite on that one. What's bad? What's bad?
not giving credit for things you're doing.
Oh, so what? That's not.
That's obviously
norm.
that's obviously not bad anymore. Just to do that stuff. By the way, I moved my tree over there.
No.
You still can't
more
see
kids
it.
that take over the
And you can't see the lights flashing, which sucks.
The more. I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, I'm talking about my Christmas tree that's back there. I got the light. I actually have lights on it, but you can't see them. Maybe you can. I don't know. Anyway, I'm tired of talking about kids. I'm tired of talking about kids and the crap that they do. They'll learn soon. They'll learn sooner or later when they get into the real world that they can't do that kind of stuff.
No, they're taking over. They're taking over. So this,
well,
we'll learn. We're gonna have to adjust.
We're gonna have to.
They're not gonna adjust.
This is my 5th can of wasabi peas in 3 weeks, 2 weeks.
Wow. Now see, that's fascinating. Radeon. That's fascinating.
TV
programming right there.
Well, actually, I quit smoking and I've eaten like 3 cans in the last week.
Is this twitching? We call this twitching? Is that what we call this?
I don't know. We call it. I haven't smoked in a week and I'm still going nuts.
Okay, I found some of the numbers, Tom. It's at Top Notch Designs 62. It's a Weebly site.
What the hell is that? Or do I not want to know?
No, he's looking for Days of Numbers. Days of Thunder numbers.
Why?
Where are you putting the
I just put
link?
the link in the Coffee with the Tigg text channel chat.
Okay.
See it?
Yep.
This is fictional 12, but that's the page.
Well, yeah, they call them fictional because they're not real. Anyway.
Well, yeah, but the 12 isn't one of the numbers, is it?
No.
No.
Okay, so there's a 46. Oh, there's no 51. There's just a 46.
Dang.
Just a 46.
That's all there is.
And it's made by Joe's. Well, there's a 51 also.
I think.
There's 2 of them. Actually, they're different numbers.
I think they're over at Big
I
Evil.
don't see no 51.
You said
No, they're not.
They used to be.
Oh.
Oh, you know who might have them?
I couldn't find them.
They're under fictional.
Yeah, they're under fictional numbers. That's the link I gave you. Oh, did you click the top one? Click the fictional. Click the word fictional.
Yeah, I did.
Mass Graphics used to have them.
I seen them, but I don't see no 51 number.
Oh no, I said there's no 51.
Yeah, plain as day. Max Graphics used to have them.
I'm looking for the whole set.
Well, right there.
Why?
That's the only one I found.
We have enough Days of Thunder car sets.
Some guy on our site was asking.
Let him find it himself. If you don't want to do the legwork, then frick him. I'm tired of that one too. Do you know where this is? Then we got to do the frickin' legwork. No, I just say, hey, Google's a wonderful tool. Use it.
Yeah.
Fuck 'em. Pardon my French, but that's the way I'm getting anymore. You know,
it's not French.
It's Middle.
That's not the word in French.
It's Middle English. Yes, I know what it stands for.
Not the word.
I know what it stands for.
French.
I know what it stands for too. So there you go.
French at all.
I know it's not. It's Middle English. It's Middle English.
Okay, now I'm gonna look up that 51.
Why are you doing? See, you guys are too freaking nice. You gotta let these kids do their own freaking work.
Hey, we're just overpaid bellhops. That's what
underpaid bellhops. That's what you are. You don't get paid near enough. You're underpaid for what you do. Anywho.
Well, anyway,
here's a decal set that has it all. A mellow yellow 51.
when Pat gets home, I get
Uh-oh.
a couple things I got to do.
Uh-oh.
When the wife gets home.
Are you doing before she gets home?
Yeah, really. Are you supposed to be like doing something right now?
No.
Yeah.
Does she does she know you sit on that you're actually talking live on the internet? Does she know you do that? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And she's cool with it?
She's got a short she's got a long leash on it. That's all.
But it's got a choke chain. When you stretch too far, yank!
So when you get to the end, yank!
Exactly.
What's the motor racing topic for today?
Oh,
you have one?
Not really. I haven't had time to.
Have one. Okay.
I've been losing my mind. I'm always. When are we ever prepared for everything?
Now you're having a flashback because you're saying you're losing your mind. Present tense.
Oh, it is.
We know that happened a long time ago.
Yeah, mine is a terrible thing to waste. Too bad I lost mine years ago. You mean?
Yeah.
Today is Gazpacho Soup Day. If you want to know what that is, look it up.
Give me a break. Where do I live? Mexico. Don't tell me. This is Mexico. This is Mexico.
It's Gazpacho Soup Day.
Okay, I found on eBay. I found another set of decals, and this one you could probably. That's too small.
I ain't worrying about it. I thought I'd look real quick.
No, like I said, Mass Graphics used to have them, so they used to have the whole thing. They had the decals, the numbers, and everything. In fact, they had kit cars over there.
And I found a picture of Tom Cruise. Does that count?
Yeah, I want to do a Days of Thunder car with Tom Cruise's ugly mug on the hood.
Here's a picture of Tom Cruise in a race car. He's in the City Chevy.
Ooh. He's only sitting in it. He's actually driving it.
Race. Oh, this is R Factor Central.
Really?
That's interesting. It's got the Exxon, the 51 Exxon car, and it's got a.
Yeah, somebody made that.
Decals then?
Somebody made it for one of the mods.
A really bad version of the 51.
It wasn't me.
I think I could find a 46 font. The 51's a little bit of a stretch.
I think that's the one Browdy is actually using for his truck team. I think he's using the exact same font, actually, if I remember correctly.
The 46 almost looks like a petty.
Good.
Cold trickle.
Whatever. But anyway, that's not real racing. That's big movie racing. When the cars were, up far away, they're all nice, clean, and pristine, and they show them up close, and they're all beat to death.
That was a commercial for Hendrix Motorsports, is what that was.
Yeah, no shit. Kidding. I don't think there's been an actual real racing movie about NASCAR aside from Grease Lightning. To be honest with you, I can't remember another one that was actually.
How about that? Let's talk about that. What's
there to talk about?
Look at that. Look at that ugly Supra. That's them wanting to have a slick race car. That's all about aerodynamics right there, bud.
Did you post it? It looks like a freaking what does it? It looks like something. What does that look like? It doesn't even look like a race. It doesn't look like a. What is it? I'm trying to think of the freaking actual cars.
It's a Supra.
It does. Oh, it's small. It's small. I mean, it looks like. I don't know. I can't. An Audi almost, the front end. I don't know. The picture's not big enough really to share. It's just a little tiny thing, but people want to know what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at.
What are you talking about?
I'm sharing it on. I'm showing it on the screen on YouTube instead of just saying "Coffee with the Tigg." We now have a picture of a little Subaru, or whatever it is.
Supra,
whatever.
It's no. Here's the real one.
Oh, you got a real one?
I got a real Toyota Supra, so it's not far off.
Really now?
I should have used the one that was sitting. Look at that. It's not far off at all.
No, it looks weird though. The front end looks weird, not like it used to. I don't know. I'm used to the old. Damn, how small are these pictures?
Used to seeing that Supra. That's a race car. Let me tell you, that's going to be all over the track.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stupid NASCAR one.
Yeah, they're going to put wings on that bad boy. Wings and
It
diffusers
doesn't
on that
look
bad
like
boy.
the white and red one matches up to the blue one.
Well, it doesn't because
Back
they're
end very much.
You're not in the back end.
no, they won't. No,
It's a stock.
they have.
Because it's a stock.
It's probably just the nose is they. The rest of it's probably still the Camry, and they just changed the nose piece. You know, the hood and the the front fenders, and that's about it.
See now,
That's
this
what I.
picture is actually sitting the same direction. It's going the same direction, and look at it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the
All right,
same car.
let me open this up. Let me
Except for the
open.
depth of that front piece. See that center.
That's already set up to be a
piece.
race car. That's already set up to be a race car.
What are you talking about? That's a street car, dude.
That's yeah, but look at that. That's got, like you said, that's got race car written all over it. Hey,
Who's yelling at me?
hey, he. You know what they did? That's still the Camry car.
What?
They just put decals on it to make it look like the Supra. That's all they did. It's the same stupid car.
No, they didn't. They fixed the front. So
No,
it's
they
more
didn't.
aerodynamic,
No,
and that's all
no.
they're after on that. That's all they're
No,
after. You want to see that? Look at the back of this car. I promise you, the back of that NASCAR doesn't look like this.
no, it doesn't.
See.
I know. I know.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Look at this. This is unbelievable.
What? I can't see nothing.
This is,
Put it up. Put it up. Put it up. Put it. Put it. Put it up, you old.
Look at
Oh
the
no,
back.
that's racist. It's got a diffuser on it already. Jesus Christmas. I actually wouldn't mind buying that if it's got a decent engine in it. Yeah,
I promise you, it does.
That's got race car written all over it. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, that's gonna. They're trying to race that. They built.
Well,
that
they're
car.
calling it F1. They're calling it.
GT4. It's a GT4. It says GT4 on it.
Yeah.
So,
Or it says
or
FT4. Like,
FT4, excuse
yeah, FT1
me.
actually.
FT4.
That's a
Or
one.
FT1. Oh.
That's a one. You're
Look at it,
blind.
it's got the brake.
Yeah.
Look at the brake light in the bottom.
It's
Yep.
a one.
Well, that's
One.
a one. It's an FT1, whatever that is.
Oh, here's your race car.
That's a race
What's it
car.
called, race car.
That's a race
Here's
car.
the race car. Right?
That's a freaking race
Let me show
car.
you. Let me show you the race car. Here's the race car.
I'm glad you're doing all the
This
searching. All I gotta do is
the-
share it.
This is the race car.
Oh
The race
yeah.
car.
Oh yeah. Now we're talking. That looks like that. Oh, you know what it's looking? It's looking like a Mazda. That's what it's looking like. It's looking like an old RX-7.
Like it's not.
That's gonna be a nice
You're gonna
car.
see that car all over the racetrack.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's gonna be everywhere. That's gonna be in every series.
Yep.
It's gonna be.
It's gonna
That's
be.
a looking car.
It's gonna be the RX-7 of this generation. Hey, Pantalica, what's up, buddy? When the hell you put that up there? I don't see a time on it, just a date. Oh no, 11/17. Good. It only took me 2 minutes to see Pantalica is watching on YouTube. So there you go. As you can tell, this is the normal coffee
wait
with
a
the thing.
minute.
Ooh.
Wait a minute.
Oh, he found something else.
Look
Let's
at
see what he
this.
found. Let's see what he found. Let's see what he found.
Look at this. Look at the back of the car. Look at how it goes.
That's a
away.
painting, though.
That's not a painting. That's
That's a painting.
that's the. No, that's their prototype. Look at that. Look at the way the deck lid goes away.
Yeah, kind of flattens. It's not flat.
They're gonna run the series if they have a if
If it,
mean-
it doesn't matter what engine.
Although-
Well, it's a Gibbs
although
team.
that-
It's all going to be Gibbs, so we all know they're going to run away with most
that
of it.
stuff under the headlight. Look under the headlight there. All that stuff. That looks. I don't know how much that's. No, that looks like it's molded.
Yeah,
So that's gonna be a. That's gonna be a aerodynamic.
Nightmare.
That's gonna be Camaro aerodynamics.
Nightmare. Unless it's got holes in it.
Yeah.
Unless they put holes in it.
This one's a lot slicker than. This one's a lot sleeker than that other one. I wonder. You might be right. This might be an artist rendition of something. I mean that. Let me check.
Well,
this
when the
one.
Camry, when they first came up, when they said Camry was, when they were joining it, the Camry that they unveiled as their race car looked nothing like the actual race car they ran. So,
Mhm.
so we'll see.
They just keep showing they keep showing the nose of it. That's all these pictures show.
Oh, they won't show the back of it. Not in the least bit. But yeah, that's it'll be interesting when it gets in there. It's not as bad as the Camaro Cup Camaro with that indentation. It's not as bad. That nose, the whole entire nose on the Camaro for
There's
Cup
your
car.
front end picture for your template.
You got one? Well, I'm not making templates. I don't even want to do.
Look at that! Look at that right there.
I don't even want to think about making templates anymore.
I mean, it's an ugly background, but that's easily enough removed.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the back of the NASCAR car. Huh. Copy image. Yeah, see, it's all here. Surprised we don't have this already. Why don't we have this already? Come on, Bill, would you?
I don't know, Bill. You tell me.
You're slacking.
You're
slacking. Look at that wing on that. I'll tell you, they're giving them some spoiler, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's a grader. They took a road grader and stuck it on the back of that car.
Well, look at that. They even put that light, the sticker on for that light.
The light thing.
Yep.
Isn't that funny?
Yep.
Funny.
But no diffusers like the real car has. But yeah.
It's got two little ones. Look, see, there are two little ones down there.
Yeah, I see that. But that just might be might not be diffusers. That just might be a decal.
You know, that car almost doesn't look asymmetric. It almost looks symmetric.
Yeah.
Look at the back end.
Well,
it looks symmetric.
Well, it probably is. It's a road course car.
No, they're not. No, those NASCARs are built cattywampus. They're not.
Well, yeah, but this is the prototype, so it's going to be. This is the prototype. Prototypes 9 times out of 10 never look exactly like the real thing. You know that.
I don't know anything.
Yeah, you do.
Anymore.
I remember watching. I remember watching something on the Mini Cooper when they did the half scale model of the new Mini Cooper. The guy detailed everything to death, and he was down to the last half an hour, and he didn't put an exhaust pipe on the concept. He polished off the paint off a Coke can and cut it off and stuck it on it, and that's how the Mini Cooper got its tailpipe. What kind of tailpipe it got? Just ingenious at the last minute of what these people figure out what to do. Interesting story, huh?
You know what this?
What do you got going on now? What are you showing me now? So.
You want to show you what that Toyota makes me think of?
Reminds me of.
Laugh.
Well, put it up, put it up, put it up, put it up.
I'm trying to find the picture I want. There's a bunch of pictures to choose from.
It kind of looks like a cross between an RX-7 and a Chevy Mazda. I'm serious.
And like a RX-7 and a.
Well, you know me.
1966 Batmobile.
No,
that's not it.
Well,
look at the lights. Look at the lights.
Yep.
Everything.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Well, I keep saying the same thing about the new Formula E car. It looks like the Mach 6 from the movie Speed Racer. It does. It does. To me, that's what it looks like. You take away some of the body paneling on the Mach 6, and it's exactly the same freaking car. Nobody believes me.
Go, Speed Racer, go.
Yes, we all know. I watched a video on that the other day saying that the movie was better than what it was, and it is better than what people thought it was. It was just overly colorful is a word for it, which is exactly what it was. It was an assault.
And there's a lot of ugly Batmobiles.
Oh yeah,
a lot of ugly Batmobiles.
And that's not even the original.
Nothing beats the '66. I'm sorry, just nothing.
The one from the movie. Is that
the '66?
The TV one,
no, the series.
Yeah,
series.
Well, they did the TV series for 1 year, and they had a different Batmobile. When they did the movie, that's where they got all the props for the rest of the TV series. So the Batmobile actually did change after that. So the very first Batmobile that you see in that very first season is not the same Batmobile you see in the rest of the seasons. It looks similar, but it's a little different.
What is going on in Sim?
Nothing.
I haven't been over.
I've not been any. Other than the fact that the Automobilista seems to be getting some modding done for it, and it looks like it's being the company's actually coming back to. Reza's coming back to actually try to knock out some of the I don't know, competition, you want to say. In actuality, I think the little bit that I've been on Automobilista, and I've not been on it enough that I should be on it more, but it looks as good If not, yeah, I should be on it more. It looks just as good as a set of Corsa Project Cars 2. Well, I don't have the Project Cars 2, so I really can't compare it. But from the videos I've seen, it looks just as good. So, you know.
Wow, so the race department's got a thing about the GT4 race room.
Yeah,
That should be fun racing because they're not quite as overpowered as the GT3s, and that should be just plain old good racing. Then they got the Lotus, and they got the Ginelli, and they got the Porsche.
So basically, they brought GTR2 into race room.
The what? No. They didn't. They never did GT4 in that, did they?
They're basically bringing GTR2 into race room. That's what it sounds like.
Well, no, because they didn't have GT4.
No, but
GT4 class, and that's
they called it
what's
NT.
unique about this is this GT4, and there's been some GT4 cars. There's some in a set of Corsa.
Well, they call them they call them NT in GTR2.
See, they got the Lotus, Evora. Oh, the Expo is in there. That's what that is. That's crap. The Cayman, Porsche Cayman.
Which is just a 911, isn't it?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, they can't. They got 14 versions of that car.
Yeah, 15, 16 versions of that car.
Let's go back to the front page and see what else is new there. Bunch of hardware things.
Yeah, they like to talk about the hardware.
Well, right now that's all they have to talk about.
Oh yeah, and
oh, look at that! The Lamborghini Huracan GT3 and ACC is got a story.
Well, their last update fizzled.
They say that's a really fun car to drive.
Their last update fizzled.
The car game. The Dakar game.
Yeah, because they got nothing else to talk about, so they talk about the crap that's out there.
Then I go to the downloads, and what do I see? Downloads. Nothing. Ooh, whoa, that's something. Whoa.
What's in there?
Whoa. For a set of Corsa, there's a 30 car Porsche 962 short tail skin pack.
Boy.
Man.
So,
I mean, it's not 30 different cars. It's 30 because it's team cars. So you got like the Joe S car. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. There's 3 Fitzpatricks. There's a ton of Brune Motorsports.
You know what I find interesting?
There's not a lot of different cars, but there's some cool looking cars. That's for sure.
You know what I'm finding interesting?
What's that?
A set of Corsa has basically become the road racing version of NR2K.
Why do you say that?
Because elaborate. Look at all the car sets that come out for that. I mean, a couple of little mods come out here and there. Nothing really all that big, and it's all basically other than this last the GPL wannabe mod, which is basically being torn apart by the small GPL crowd out there. But other than that, it's basically the same cars being released in basically with the same physics, with different car skins on them, with different series names on them. All the same cars, except for all the street cars that are coming out there.
I feel ignorant. Go ahead.
So when you get all these cars, basically, if you got the basic sim with all the DLC, you don't really need anything else except for maybe a couple of the open wheel mods. Because it's all the same. They're all the same. It's just retreading of the same car model, just like GTR2 has become. Just like, well, R Factor 2 is kind of headed in that same direction. It's just retreads of the same car models over and over and over again. It's just the different physics in each sim. That's why one of the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing when I do my streaming is Tuesday is going to be NASCAR day. I'm going to do something on Thursday with some of the others, but I'm only doing one model from each sim. Like I've picked out one for a set of Corsa, one for original R Factor. I'm going to pick out one car physics for R Factor 2, and then one for Project Cars, and then whatever else I got, the intermix in there. So it's because when I drive the when I drive the R Factor 1 Tudor Ferrari 588 or 488, whatever the hell it is now. My brain's fuzzing out. And then I go drive the same car in R Factor 2. I expect the car to behave like the car in R Factor 1.
And there's a test for you.
They don't. They don't.
Clever.
They don't. They're two entirely different animals. So when I'm behind the wheel of that's why the same thing with the NASCAR mods in every sim. I expect them to run like NR2K. My brain says this is what's supposed to happen. That's the way my brain says. If I'm behind the wheel of a certain car, my brain says it's supposed to act this way. If I've been behind it in R Factor 1 or in NASCAR racing. So my little crazy brain, and it's getting warm in this room finally, says that it's supposed to act, when I turn here, this is supposed to act like this, and this is supposed to do that, and it doesn't do it. And then, then I overreact, and that's why I get a lot of messed up. But actually, I think I know which mod I'm going to run in R Factor 2. I think I know which one. But getting back, I think I lost my point there, didn't I?
Yeah,
I kind of did. Somewhere in there. But you got all these cars. You got this. I've looked at painters, and I know you're a painter. You'll go through and you'll look at the flats or look at the car models, and they look, oh, well, that looks like this car. I can just transfer that. I've actually done that with several R Factor and R Factor 2 mods, and a set of Corsa mods where I've taken the flat from R Factor 2 or R Factor 1 that I painted. I think one of the Mazda Miata mods, the MX-5 mods, and a set of Corsa. I just plucked my skin out of R Factor 1 and dumped it in there. And a set of Corsa.
It's very simple.
Yeah, it's the same car model.
Fill in spots.
So yeah,
you fill in spots. And
yeah, but basically,
hang on a second. I gotta go AFK for a second.
Okay, no worries. I can talk by myself. I always talk to myself. It's my favorite. Sometimes it's the best conversation I have all day is when I talk to myself. Anyway, that's that's basically, so that's what I'm thinking. Is thinking, well, and then a lot of things, and I'm also this scatterbrain is still affecting from the quitting the smoking. My lungs are starting to get clearer too. So, but anyway, when I'm, you sit there and you watch. Well, that's one reason why it's doing that. Let me get rid of. I gotta turn something off here. I forgot to turn stuff off this morning. So getting back to the point of the mods, the same mods in multiple sims, and multiple sims having the same sim having multiple versions of the same car. Once, especially in the set of Corsa, so once you get beyond the DLC, the original mod, and the same thing with Automobilista, and well, Project Cars. That's probably one of the best things now I'm figuring out about Project Cars and Project Cars 2 is you can't add anything to them. What's the point? Okay, so you got all this. I got Mini Coopers in every sim I got, except for NR2K. How many do I need? How many of the same model Mini Cooper? Because I've slapped the same paint job from different sims into the same into the same mod. And 9 times out of 10 they fit, or they're damn near close. How many different versions of the Mini Cooper do you actually need? You only need one. Pick your favorite sim and run it in that. Other than NR2K, because it's beyond its limitations. So let's just forget about NR2K here for a minute. Just talk about anything from R Factor 1 on a GTR, the Simbin Sims, and GTR, well, an R Factor, the ISI Sims. Those two pretty much cover the gamut. And what a set of Corsa, that's all right. I was just saying that basically you don't really need anything beyond. When it would like Mini Coopers, how many Mini Cooper mods do you actually need? Every sim except for NR2K. We're gonna forget about NR2K for a minute. Every sim,
you need two,
has a Mini Cooper mod in it. Every single
one and an old one.
And that's GTL, and that's GTR2.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that is a problem. We have a lot of duplication. I mean, we all do.
Yeah.
If we got a lot of these SimBim things, we got the SimBim stuff.
Right.
Now we got this set of course. We got the R Factor. We've got all these same Sims or same mods spread across the different Sims.
Right. He's got a pop. I got coffee.
It's Miller time.
I wish it was.
It's actually not. It's not a pop. It's actually it's carbonated water, actually.
No, it's not a pop. I don't say pap.
Not a pop.
I'm still mostly Philadelphian, but I do talk like an Iowan.
Yeah, if you're a little farther north, man, you'd be doing pap.
Actually, if I was south, they'd be calling it a Coke. So there you go. I think we had this discussion in the shout box the other day. But
yes, we did. We done had this one.
We done had this discussion. But anyway, getting back to the mods. They're having the same freaking car in every freaking sim. It's ridiculous and redundant and a space taker upper.
I guess it's because they're popular and every sim wants to have them.
Well, no, it's not every sim wants to have them. It's like, okay, as soon as the next greatest sim comes out, Assetto Corsa, everybody forgot about.
Starts migrating everything over.
Right, and they still have all the same stuff in GTR 2. So now they've got redundant. I've got redundancy all over my computer. I bet you if I go through my computer, I can probably free up 30, 40 gigs of room just from redundancy. I'm not talking about tracks because tracks, you need the tracks, but I'm talking about car miles themselves. I know I've got Mini Coopers in GTR 2, Race On, Race 07, whatever you want to call it, Evo. I have them in R Factor 1, R Factor 2, Assetto Corsa, and
single car mods are becoming kind of popular because you can't get. It's just like I'm looking at this Group C car. We don't have all the Group C cars.
No, never will until somebody makes them.
You're filling the field with. What is that? Oh, we're filling the field with, every 962 we can.
Yeah. Well, it's just like the semi-modern Trans Am. We're not Trans Am. Grand Am, which is the tutor mod in IMSA mod, which is the tutor mod in R Factor 1, and they call it something else in R Factor 2, where they cover like 8 years or 4 years. There's actually the group that's still doing that original tutor mod. They're making every car. They don't think they're going to release for another 3 or 4 years. They are literally making every car from the 2000s, and they're looking for the models or making the models for every single car. And I follow them on Facebook, and some of the paint jobs, the paint jobs and the models look fantastic. They never actually show them on track. They just show them on the spinner, but they look fantastic. Now, a mod like that, something like that, it would cover everything. Because back, over the last 10 years, that particular group once had the Continental, what was it? The Connie Challenge Cup that had basically street cars.
Continental.
Well, no, that was actually the Connie Cup. That's what the back in the day when the.
Well, that's just a short, but it's a Continental Tire.
Yeah.
Race series is what it was.
Well, yeah, and they went from anything from street tuner cars all the way up to the big ass, underpowered, overgripped.
Oh yeah.
Prototypes.
Yeah,
they had that full thing, and they were on the track at Daytona at the same time. Few years back, 10 years back, there was 100 cars on Daytona back in those days. Now, what is there, like 40? People just don't remember. People don't remember that stuff, but that's what you need. You need a mod like that, and I hope these guys actually do finish this mod in your R Factor 1. And it's beautiful. The tutor mod is actually a beautiful mod in R Factor 1. The cars are beautiful, and if you get them on the right tracks, I cannot think of the company's names now. The ones that are highly detailed, the ones that actually been imported into Assetto Corsa and R Factor 2, like not ISI. What is the name of that company? Virtual OM is one, and I can't think of the other name of the track company. The tracks are beautiful. They did Road Atlanta, and they did the ones that really did a lot of detail.
Oh, I couldn't tell you the track maker's name.
Yeah, I can't think of it off the. Everybody, as soon as I say it, everybody's gonna say, "Oh, them." But right now, I cannot think of it off the top of my head. So I'm gonna look on my computer. So if I'm not looking at the camera, that's where I'm at. I'm really jonesing again. I hate this quitting smoking shit. It's been a week. I should be done this by now. I should really be done.
Stay focused. Stay focused.
It's hard to focus.
Put something interesting. Something interesting on the screen.
Well, that's just to cover up because what
related to the discussion.
There is nothing related to discussion other than my track folder that I'm going through right now. This is even. I'm trying to find Road Atlanta. I think it's one of the ones they made. Road Atlanta. Road Atlanta. Road Atlanta. Where are you, Road Atlanta? Road Atlanta. 2016. Read me. Credits. Well, what the hell? That's actually a beautiful track. You put this mod, you put the Tudor mod on this particular track on Road Atlanta, and it's beautiful. Neil Jenny is one of the guys that.
Neil Jan.
Yeah. He's some of the stuff that he's been a part of is absolutely beautiful. I cannot think of the name of the company, and it's driving me nuts. And of course, there's no. What the hell is that? Oh, there's the readme. Mid-Ohio is another beautiful track that you can take that mod to. Again, that's another Neil track. So anything by Neil Jen, is going to be a beautiful track. I cannot think of the. It's just bugging the crap out of me. I cannot think of the name of it, and I'll remember it later when we're not on the air. Modsport's another. Well, that's another one of his. So you take the mod like that on a track like that, and you basically got everything you see in a set of Corsa in R Factor 1. If you got a good enough computer. And so what it all comes down to is these people, I want this detail, I want that detail, and then they wind up buying a set of Corsa. Well, I need a better computer. Well, guess what? You get a better computer, all the other stems that you didn't think look good, look good. that's what bugs me.
It is amazing.
Yeah. So then you sit there and I've got tons of stuff. Actually, the Virginia I got is a beautiful track too. And this was
different Virginias.
This is actually one converted from heat, and it actually doesn't look that bad. So whoever Bud Lucas did it. Bud Lucas is another one that does a good job.
Bud Lucas, yeah, and those guys go all the way back to
they go
GPL, and that stuff.
You see Mad Cowie every once in a while pop up with something too, but it's usually so not talked about that it's forgotten about. Oh boy, what else? Virtual LLM, of course.
You're talking about tracks now, yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about tracks. I love tracks. I'm a trackaholic.
I'm putting up cars.
Oh, there's this Modsport doesn't have a readme. That's probably my bad one anyway. I have a lot of tracks that are bad too. So, but you get a good track maker with a good mod. I honestly can't tell the difference between the creme de la creme stuff and this stuff. It's just like these is another thing that I follow a lot of the things on Facebook, and it just bothers me that a lot of people think they have to go out and spend $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 on sim rig equipment. I'm not even talking about the computer and the monitors. They go out and buy a motion seat and all this stuff. They have to have all this immersion, and then you see the same guys 3-4 months later selling the stuff. And trying to get full price out of it too, which really bugs the hell out of me.
Because his wife found out.
No, well, these are they're kids who finally figure out that it's not any different. I race on a desk. I know how build races on a desk. I
race on a desk.
Yeah, I can actually build a sim rig without a motion seat. And there's something called butt kicker. I still think they still make that, where you can just attach it to your seat, where you get the same fucking vibrations. You don't need.
Some those sound ones where you get a big old
Yeah, yeah.
Base cabinet, and you hook it up, and the vibrations are going to move your seat.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need to spend.
Okay.
You could spend. You could. I could actually, with the desk actually have in the kitchen, if I wanted to clean out this corner that's behind this can that you cannot see, which is an absolute pit. Clean that corner out. Make myself one screen. You only need one screen too, by the way. You don't need 6 screens, other than what I do with the OBS, to see what what's going on. But for actual driving, you actually only need one screen, a big screen, a 32-inch single screen. I get when I'm in my driving mode, when I see that screen, I see nothing else. In fact, my brain kind of fills in. My brain fills in what's missing.
Well, what people want is they want to be able to. They want to have like 180-degree vision.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but you don't need it, especially if you're not sure if this is the hobby for you. There's people who I read about it. Oh, I'm new to the hobby, and what do I? Yeah, and that's all. And they spend all this money, and then they turn around not even 3 months later. I seen a guy brag about his sim rig one week, and the next week he's selling it.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. So, if you want to get into the hobby, start out small. There are wheels. You don't need a $1,000 wheel to start out with. You really don't.
That's true. No, you just need a wheel. You
need
something that you can hold on to.
Yeah.
And turn.
Yeah.
Okay, just to change the subject, look at that last last mod picture I put up. The Mazda RX-7 for RF2.
Yeah.
Those are good-looking cars.
That is a good-looking mod. That's a good-looking.
Look at that. Red Bull's cool, isn't it?
When is this mod coming? Is this mod out?
I don't know. I think that's been out for a long time.
I don't think I've subscribed to everything. I don't remember that at all.
Minis. I was looking up RF2 minis.
Yeah.
So you see the chain I was doing there, and that came up, and I thought, ooh, that's nice.
And that's a castle comb too. So I don't think that tracks.
Yes.
I subscribe to everything on
Castle
Steam.
Comb was out.
Yeah.
Castle Comb was out.
The only thing
let me see.
The only thing I see wrong with this Red Bull car is the actual car is the windows the rear windows are a little messed up. But other than that, it looks great. Unless that's just the way the picture's taken.
I'm looking for the mod. I think I have that mod actually.
I don't know if I do or I don't.
Never drove it. Never drove it. Let's see. Where is that?
If it's on Steam,
well,
I have.
Find the page. I think this is at to Castle Comb. This is a YouTube video, so hopefully it'll have a.
Well, I'm going into my common folder here. My R Factor 2 installed. Actually, I could just load it up another way, but this is actually faster. Doesn't vehicles unless it's got a different name.
Let me translate this. Okay, here's the download for the car. It's on Facebook. What? Link to download the car.
Really?
Link to download the track. The track is a mega New Zealand thing.
Yeah, I hate that. Sometimes.
I don't have this. I have never seen this. It's a mega link for this car too. Here, I'll put it up.
I'll put it in the.
Well, here's what I'm looking at. Right, I'm putting the link up for the car.
All right. Well, I'll get it later,
Copy.
but.
Here, yeah. Well, it'll be here though. This is for the page. This is for the page for the car that I'm looking at.
I don't have any RX-7s in here unless they've got it under a different name.
It won't let me grab this picture to send it.
Of course they won't. I got the Spec Miata. That's it.
I'm downloading.
Oh no! Is it the S2U?
It's a mega download.
The name of the mod.
It's S2U.
I have it.
The RX.
I have it.
I bet I do too. Then I better look before I download it.
I got a .05 version of it.
Let me see what it is. Where is it?
It's under ST.
It doesn't say on this.
Yeah, okay.
It doesn't say on this.
Yeah.
Unless it says it on here. Yeah, it's the .05B.
I don't know.
What they're calling it here.
Yeah, that's what I have. .05B. And I got that on the 20th.
Yeah.
I think that just the 20th of August. So that just came out.
It says this car makes my RF2 crash every time.
Well, we'll have to test it out because if it looks good, that might be the mod I run.
It's a great looking car. What series is this from?
I have no idea, to be honest with you.
It's a Falcon. Is it a drift car?
It could be. Come to think of it.
FC3S. Doesn't mean you can't drive it. It's a good looking car though. Jeez, it's a good looking car.
Oh yeah.
Let me see if because I don't download those drift cars. I just don't.
I
Not
may.
interested in the physics. The physics run me off.
Well, you know what though? If you want a good drift car,
the YouTube video, he's racing it. He's just racing it at Castle Combe.
Okay.
And it's not a drift car.
Okay.
No, it's great looking.
Okay.
He's driving the Red Bull car, and that blue one's in front of him, and I'm trying to see what's in front of that. Yeah, that's let me take the video.
You guys want a drift car? Go out and drive anything that was made before 1980. Man, that's a drift car.
Especially get a Country Squire station wagon. It'll drift.
I used to drift my 1977 Delta 88 404 403 4-barrel carburetor. This thing was as big as a freaking houseboat. This was a car. You could sleep six people comfortably in the back seat of this car. I mean, you could fit 30 people in the car comfortable.
Yeah,
and I used to drift the hell out of that thing.
You could sleep two. You could sleep two on the dashboard of my '69 Torino.
Exactly.
On the top, between the front of the dash and by the steering wheel, it was probably 3 feet.
Well, that sounds
The Mach 1 Mustangs were that way too. The Mustangs had this big old, because the windshield was such a high angle, low, it was slooped down so low. The dashboard was 2 feet, 3 feet deep. Well, I wish I could see more of the cars.
You want to see
I can only see.
I know.
It looks like he's got a Pennzoil.
I know about one car.
I gotta paint these. This RX-7 needs me to paint.
And it needs hot laps.
This is awesome.
And these hot laps too.
Yeah, it is.
You go out and buy yourself a Pontiac Transport or whatever was out at that time, the Pontiac Transport van. You get the good one. I actually had a good one. I had the one with the big engine in it, the big 6-cylinder engine in it. And it was black with blacked out windows and black side skirtings, and everything was black, and it was gorgeous. And it had the 94 it actually looked good because it didn't have all the ugliness. It was actually the last one of the good looking one, and that thing had like an 8 foot dashboard.
I know, nothing but dashboard.
I know, I love
them. Had the rear deck behind the back seat too. Had a lot. My Torino said you could sleep 5. It was like a camper on the dashboard and the rear deck behind this back seat. Yeah, there was so much room back there. Okay, I'm trying to see if I have that mod, and because it looks like there's only four paints in the 4 skins.
Well, what about
in the car?
The thing of it is template, or are you gonna jury rig one?
I'm looking to see what's the templates. Did I get one? There isn't one, but
no.
There's only 4 cars. Jeez.
Yeah, well, there's
a yellow one, a blue one. There's that blue and white one.
Well, that's because it's only a 0.5
on this YouTube. On this YouTube video, that's what it looks like.
It's a 0.5 mod. So, when hopefully, they just this 0.5 just came out in August. So hopefully, I
just doubled up that link. I'm sorry. How do I remove that?
Don't worry about it. We'll take care of it later.
It looks like I did it 3 times, but I only did it twice. There's 2 times it. One time is the picture, and then the videos. But no, the videos really.
We might need a coffee with the Tigg section over at the Stenod so we can post that stuff.
This is a great looking track.
Oh, Castle Combe's a fun track. I've driven it. It's a fun track. It's a hard track, but it's a fun track.
Yeah, it's a.
Did you hear what I just said?
Well, it's not too technical. Yes, it's very British.
No,
very British, but
no, about having a coffee with the Tigg section actually at Stenod. Everything we talk about freaking gets posted over there. That way the world can see it, because you post it on my Discord. If they're not on my Discord, which very few people are, that way they can find it. That's just mine. I know there's a Tigg's world, but that's just me discussing crap and nobody pays attention to it anyway.
Well, go ahead and put it in the Tigg's world. Oh no, that's just a single thread, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Oh, for a cigarette.
I was waiting for him to pass this last car, because I've seen the yellow one now. I've seen that it's actually a race car, because I thought maybe it was just a yellow skin, but it's actually a race car. And I'm waiting for him to pass this blue one. He's moved himself all the way up from the back to the 4th place. And the cars are giving him a pretty good battle.
Oh, shit.
He's outbraking him.
Well, yeah, you can outbrake the AI all the time if you got it set low enough.
That's the whole secret to racing.
Well,
Outbraking the, picking a different line. Oh, oh my, come on, what is it? What is it? What is it? What does it say on the side of that car? Oh, it's over. What? No. Oh, he zoomed by that one because it's spun out. Oh, he wrecks. He wrecks. Okay, just look at the cars. Oh no, there's another one. There's a red and white, red and black one too. So, so it looks like there's 5 cars in there.
look at all these Mini Coopers.
Because there's duplicates in this race that he's in there. So,
well,
what's that? Is Mad Dog in or not? No, he doesn't have his.
He's muted just like Tom is, so.
He's muted.
He's always muted.
Hey, there's Dog. He was just listening.
No, he's seeing if we were paying attention, which we never are.
Content installed. Content locations. What is vehicles?
I was going to Reddit, NASCAR Reddit, just rating stuff.
Why would you read it? Yeah, you just want to have your mind scrambled.
Sure, yep. I won't pay attention.
I don't have that mod. I do not have that mod. I'm
really?
Seeing it right now.
It must be on Steam because I got it.
What mod?
No, it's not on Steam. It was probably at that website that you're always putting up. No, those are a set of cars.
Oh, ISR? Yeah.
Well, there ain't much to it. Boy, this is just a tiny file.
Yeah, there isn't much to
Okay,
it. That's probably where I got it from ISR then. ISR is this particular site.
What's it called? RF2. It's a package file. So
of course, you can't see it because my face is in the way.
Get your face out of the way.
I'm working on it. Oh, there's my other face. Both my faces are on.
To go get.
There we
go.
go.
Go get a pumpkin pie today. I mean, this is nuts.
Yeah, now you got me Jones and pumpkin pie, and I don't have any money till Monday or Tuesday, so.
Sorry.
No.
I'd send you one, but it won't really hold up.
No.
No.
I'll eat it.
Nothing worse than a pumpkin pie gone bad.
Ooh. That's a sin.
Unless it's in that mod, there's not a template in there.
No, I don't think so. I don't think there is.
I'm going to look.
I don't
packages. I mean, install vehicles. I need packages.
I don't remember.
Packages.
I don't recall.
If it's a package file, it's probably not in there.
No, it's not. It's not.
Grab it.
It's not. I'm telling you, it's not. It's not.
I gotta find one because I want to paint some of those. That's a cool looking car.
Yeah, well.
That needs my hand. It needs my loving touch.
Yeah, just like the 350Zs and GTR2 that you painted up and then forgot about.
I didn't forget about them.
Well, the rest of the world did.
You don't know what I do in my personal time.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know what you do in your personal time.
I play with my Nissans.
TMI.
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 Okay, I don't see. So who is this group that made it's a Facebook page, and it's like that's the only thing that's on the page. What?
Mm-hmm.
Sims for Life? Is that what it's called? Sims for
Lord.
Life. Yeah, Sims
Why?
for Life. Are you subscribed to this Sim Racing for Life?
I might be. I'm subscribed to so much over at YouTube, it's not even funny. And if they don't post, you never see them, so.
Here's a T70 skin pack for the Houston HG4. That's in the Steam community, so I probably have that. What else is on this thing?
Really now?
Ooh, what is this? Oh, this is that Puma, isn't it? Yeah. It's a Puma convertible.
Really?
This is RF2.
Really?
This is
I haven't dropped any frames.
what is that? That's probably J. E-Pricks. Here's an E-Prick Zert for you people who like their racing quiet.
They're not quiet. They're actually quite freaking loud. Oh, it sounds like electric. It sounds like a freaking electric shaver on high.
Exactly.
And it's actually kind of. I kind of like dig the sound for something different.
Not a race car.
And it is too a race car. I told you it's the Mach 6.
It's not a race car. Oh, I never did get over to URD to see what they had on sale for.
No?
I guess it's over now, isn't it?
No, tomorrow's Cyber Monday, so who knows what will be on sale tomorrow.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens.
I guess I get a webcam for tomorrow.
They just haven't moved any.
You gotta get a webcam. You have a cell phone?
Yep.
You can use your cell phone.
Webcam, then.
Hang on, let me get you. Let me get you. Yeah, that's what. What do you think I use? You're watching one right now. You are watching one right now.
You're looking at a potato.
Yeah, huh. You're actually looking at a. Will you shut up?
Potato. Potato.
Oh, we're looking at potatoes. Ooh, I want a potato.
You want a tater? You want a tater?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it.
You need to download. You need to just download the app for the phone and to download the app for the computer. And there's a link in the Coffee with the Tigg chat, and you can use your You can use your cell phone. That's what I'm on right now.
What is that? Oh, that's your droid coming.
Yeah.
Okay, doesn't this make you want to race? Oh my crap! What is that? Tell me that's a picture. Forget that. Sorry
See,
about that.
if you're watching either the Discord or not the Discord, the
Delete. Oh,
which one are you? Where are you watching at, King?
Are you on YouTube or?
I don't know.
Are you on YouTube?
I'm always on Twitch.
You're on Twitch? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what you see now is my cell phone. I'm going to turn that off and then turn on my webcam. And that's my webcam. Can you tell the difference? Other than the fact the angles.
I'm wait till it got an ad.
Ooh, that's scary. That's the potato cam right there.
That is.
That's Mr. Potato Head.
But that is that's my webcam, and that is my cell phone.
And
the cell phone is actually closer than the webcam is. The webcam's like a good 2.5, almost 3 feet away from me. The cell phone is about a foot and a half away from me, and look at the difference.
Uh-oh. Where's my Steam? My Steam has left my toolbar. Why is it gone?
Oh no. Right, because it didn't.
Where did it go?
Oh.
Oh no, there it is. I didn't recognize it. I'm an idiot. That's why. Okay.
You said it, not me.
So I want to go to RF2. No, come on. And I want to play it so I can install that. Ooh, that's a cool car. That 51 stock car I made was cool.
Was it?
That one for RF2 national stock car.
Yeah.
Did we finish that whole topic?
I have no idea. We bounced
about nons. What did we decide about the Automobilista? Was it just crap?
The Automobilista was crap.
Well, that's what Dave NRT said, was that they were going to be making plugins that addressed specific NASCAR oval racing physics and things like that. And then they were making brand new tracks and everything so they could address stock car racing. So those were just placeholders, I think. That mod that they put in there. So something is gelling there.
Okay, well let's hope
and it's, I'm sure they're gonna push their South American content first because that's what they do. But because that's a very focused group that they've figured out. Dave NRT was telling me that he's got a whole bunch of groups that have servers rented from him. And
was this public knowledge that you're talking about now, or
South American stuff? Talking about online racing.
Okay.
So hopefully tomorrow we're gonna have a new world. Is that what we're doing?
I don't know.
Tomorrow is it's a brand new. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, there it is. I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it.
No, you do the Mexican accent so much better. There's another camera. This is my
when I get my full-on bro gun, you don't even know I'm not a Scotsman.
And if you're watching now, this is my tablet cam that's on right now.
Tablet cam.
Tablet cam.
Where is it?
It's on the cam.
Twitch.
It's on. It's on.
I got so many things open.
This is the tablet cam.
Oh! See, that's a good cam. I like that one. That should be your driving cam every time.
But it blocks part of the screen.
I like that view.
It blocks the lower part of the screen.
That's a good view.
Is it a good view?
You can see it nicely there.
You see some of my die cast behind me.
Oh, that's not what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the booger in your nose there. I can see so plainly. Oh, look at that. He advertises the cup. How about that?
What cup?
How about that? Oh, that's
oh.
lovely. Oh, there you go.
There we
you
go.
got a hanger on there. I've got a problem.
You got a problem in
Mr. Boogerman.
And
you're looking over the dash. See, this looks like the view from where the glass meets the dashboard on my '69 Trino. It looks just like that. Straight 1.5 feet, 2 foot of dash.
Well, there you go. That's about center.
That's why it always cracks. There you go. And there's your little shifter there. You can see your knob.
It comes out because I lost the bolt. Where the hell's the camera? It's over here.
Oh my god. That's got to be a problem sometimes with racing.
No.
That makes the room look huge.
Yeah, it does. It's only a 10x10 room. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, there we go. I went dark.
You can shift it. Oh, you didn't.
No,
you will in a minute, but
no, it's the screen goes dark.
I've got to find. I never heard of this track.
What track?
Castle Combe. Guys, I've heard of Castle Combe.
I have. I think I have it in R Factor 1.
Find the template. When was this? 2 years ago. This mod is 2 years old.
Is it really? Okay. Well, I guess it's. Oh well, that sucks.
Let's see if I can find it. I'm gonna see if I can find me a template. So that means, yeah, this is March 27th, 2016, is when they posted this one. How did they show me a body?
So,
I don't.
Anybody want to watch American Truck Simulator?
No.
You watched it yesterday, so what are you talking about, Willis?
I did, but I tell you, it turned me way off because it's not
accurate.
Ooh, that's neat. Because it's not realistic.
Well, of course it's not. It's a sim.
They don't have enough. They don't have enough of the
detail.
Yeah, they don't have enough streets.
After I got off,
just joined another Facebook group.
After I got done with you, after you got off yesterday, I still did another an hour and a half, where I did 2 runs. So. Oh, you like the photo on Facebook, huh? See, that's the problem with having my tablet up, though, because all the notifications, I'll see that and distract me while I'm racing. Because this is sitting right in front of my monitor screen. I mean, literally, right. When I use the dash, not the dash thing, what the hell's it called? God darn it.
Spoon.
Dash panel. That's what I use. I don't use that very often. So I don't know. I'm still on the fence about that particular app. But you know, whatever. Anyway, where are we at? What are we doing?
I don't know. You sidewalled us there for a minute.
I sidewalled us all over the freaking place. So you didn't help either.
I think you ought to see if you can get that RF2 RX7 to run. That's what I want to know before I go chasing templates. That's what you should do right now.
Yeah, and then I have
something
to move
completely off the
it'll take
track.
It'll take a while. In fact,
do they race Legends cars on dirt?
Yeah.
In real life?
Yeah. Short little 1/5 mile tracks, yeah. Oh yeah. They race them on everything.
No, not really.
Yeah, really. They even have little short little mile road courses. They have short little 1 mile road courses. Oh, now I have to see. How the hell did I have that? There we go. While this is I need to take a bathroom break because I've been sitting here for an hour, and you know I don't sit for longer than an hour. So hang on a second, guys. Tigg shall return.
Piss yourself.
Yeah, I don't want to
piss yourself.
I'm not going to piss myself.
Piss yourself.
Not in the deep bit. Not in the deep bit.
What is this? What? That's not
right. See, our factory exec is not running. It doesn't want to load.
That's not right. Right. I'm an AFK while he's AFK.
Time for me to wake up. I gotta get up and get moving.
Our Factor 2 is still loading. We haven't dropped a frame today with all this weather, and that's a good thing.
My computer's on fire.
Ooh, I don't.
What?
Racing. I don't see any racing yet.
It's taking. Steam takes, because it's got to synchronize with the workshop and all that crap. It takes a while for RF2 to load up here.
Hey, dog, did you see those pictures of the Supra that I put up?
Mm-hmm. My computer's on fire.
What'd you think of that?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool.
That they got that just so they could have a sleek aerodynamic beastie to race.
Mm-hmm. Something to compete with that Mustang.
That's all that's about. I don't think the Mustang's that sleek. Nothing's that sleek, I don't think.
Empty.
They're crossing the lines. They're making that line between sports cars and NASCARs pretty blur, except for that taxi cab back end they got on it.
Well, wasn't it one time mostly sports cars in the late model or whatever the hell series it was?
No.
Back in the day, back in the early '80s. Yeah, back not
the Grand American, the Grand M series.
No. Before it became Bush, it was something else, and it was more sports car-y than the Bush. Once it became Bush, it became Cup.
Camaros.
It became Cup Junior, basically. When it became Bush, that's what I like to call it, Cup Junior, because it's basically it's all basically the same freaking car. So, but before that, there was another series, and they ran more of the sports car type. It was Sportsman's Division or something like that. I don't remember what it was called.
Mm-hmm. They were the regional series.
Yeah, and then they got to become the fastest growing motorsports in America, so that everything had to be the freaking same, and that killed it, as far as I'm concerned. I think NASCAR's been slowly dying since the early 2000s, but that's my opinion. And I'm sticking to it. Hey, look at that, we got a black screen.
Maybe we say that, but the truth of the matter is, it's not dying, it's just the ebb and
flow of it, yeah. And when something else comes up that's better, or when they finally figure out what the crap they're doing, and actually everything is good again, get rid of the point system they got. Go back to the old Winston Cup point system. Stop doing the mile and a halfers, all mile and a halfers. Okay, you want that Mazda? Let's see if I can find it now. There's my car. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. See, this is the car I was talking about way earlier in the show. When I drive this particular car, yeah, it's coming up. It's being slow.
No, don't go there. You want to go to the Mazda.
I know. What is the Mazda car?
Yet you're not doing it.
Oh, just shut up.
SU, I don't know what it's called in there. The SU.
I have to find it. I have to find.
Play with yours. Come on, quit playing with yourself. Get right to it.
I'm trying to find it. It's not listed here. Oh, son of a... Maybe, who knows? I might not even have... It might be one of those mods that doesn't show up in the sim.
Okay, it's called a Mazda then. Go to the Mazda.
I'm going.
So that's the SU. So go to the Mazda.
Not Mazda. Not
Mazda.
I'm back.
Hey, what's up?
Mazda.
I'm right there. It's not there.
Mazda.
Shut up and let me talk. It's not there.
Okay, look at your RX-7. RX-7.
Radical RMC Cup. That's another thing that really bothers me. I don't even know what the hell this is. RCM Cup. That does not look like a Mazda. I have no idea what the hell that car is.
What?
That's some kind of Mini Cooper or some shit like that. But it's not.
Want to be Mini Cooper?
It's
Some kind of fake thing,
yeah.
or East European thing. Who knows what it is?
But it's not under that either.
Foreign.
So
It's foreign. It's foreign.
well, everything's foreign to me. So
Okay, I'm looking to see what that mod is called right now. Should be at the bottom of my list.
What are y'all talking about?
oh,
Factor?
R Factor 2 right this minute. Yeah, you groan. Grunt and groan.
here it is. It's at the top of the list. 2011 Mazda RX-7. I found it. I found.
What's under numbers?
Yeah, under.
2011?
Yeah, it's right at the top.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I found it right at the top.
Gee whiz.
Okay. See
For the love of Pete. What? I don't see it yet. I'm still looking for it in my packages.
we did Castle Cone. We did a freaking we did a freaking lap challenge at it.
Oh, good.
In I can't remember which car. I think in the WTC
better.
car.
So I hear what you're saying. You're saying I'm better at my job than I think. I'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Whatever you want to say.
I can't find it in my uninstalled files, so
Well, that's the shit. You put up hot laps you never intend on running. That's the problem.
it's not that I never intended running. It's just putting up hot laps takes all my time. I
I
don't
know.
have time to run them and put them together.
No, I know that.
It takes a few minutes, you know.
I know.
And like I said, I've got this malaise going. Every time I think about driving, I get excited about it, but it just never happens.
No, because you want to paint. Because you decide you need to paint. Just like
And
with
I
these.
don't paint either.
With
I'm not doing anything. I'm not painting. I'm not driving. I'm not doing anything. I'm stuck in a cavern.
Never-ending
I cannot
loop.
find that car.
I have no. Oh.
SU. I cannot find. I wish I could hit a thing that says uninstalled. Show me all my uninstalled cars.
I don't.
You know, but no, it doesn't do that. I wonder if that thing is not even in here. Let's see.
Oh,
What's it called? There's my national. I love the way national stock car is, but there's no in on the front of it. That's funny.
Oh,
What is it called?
Oh, there you go.
It's 2011.
It crashed. It crashed.
It did crash.
It did crash.
Well, the guy didn't respond to the guy saying it crashes, so we don't have any. I'm sure that's a Forza car or some crap like that.
Probably.
You know, something like that. That's why it's not there.
But most of the cars, most of them are Forzas. All that crap going into AC is all Forza crap. So why don't we just go out and buy Forza instead of driving it in other sims?
That's a good question. Because the kids doing it don't have $49 to do it. That's why.
So how are they ripping the models?
Here, I solved the mystery.
How are they ripping the models?
There's a site, I think it's called All Models.
Wow.
it's got all those cars ripped and put out there.
Oh, see that's.
And they have no shame. You know, those Forza rippers have no shame, and no one holds them accountable. No one says, "Oh, that's not." That's
Well, Mike,
all that Trackaholics was. Trackaholics was all ripped cars from other sims. You know. That's why he kept the door locked. You couldn't get in because he was so afraid someone's gonna catch. You know.
Yeah.
I've got Castle Combe, but I don't have that car. Why didn't that car?
It's right under the 19. But I love everything that's green and good in this world.
Where is it? Now I gotta find that car again. Downloads. What's it called? SU. SU.
SU.
Where is it? Where is it? SU. It's not there. It's just a package file, then, isn't it? It isn't even a zipped up thing, is it?
Nope.
Did y'all know that Martin Race, his name is actually Martin?
Yeah.
I figured that.
I didn't. I thought Martin Race was just a handle.
No, not everybody's like you, Tom, and uses an alias name. I just figured that.
A strange alias that makes no logic. You know, we can't cipher out.
Yeah. I always thought your last name was
Garrett.
Garrett. Yeah.
That's my middle name.
No.
My named after Pat Garrett.
My middle name is Tigger.
That's why he married his wife. And she's technically Pat Garrett.
Slappy B has his name hit. That ain't gonna fly.
Slappy B, huh? Kids.
Honestly, Tom, I'm just getting tired of approving all these people that I never see again.
I know.
It just gets old, and I'm doing my diligence, checking them out, checking their, you know, and yeah. I cannot find that. It's not even here now. I can't even find that stupid car. I just
don't worry about it because it doesn't load.
Oh, it might in mine because it knows it respects me.
Wish in one hand and crap in the other, and see which one fills up first. Anyway, this is probably the mod I'll run in R Factor 2 is this WTC mod. I love the mod, so. What? What are you laughing at, silly ass?
Look at this guy. I just posted a joke in the coffee with Tigg.
Who tells yo mama jokes? I mean, nobody tells yo mama jokes.
We're not
anymore.
15 years old anymore.
It was like the 70s. Yo mama.
The 80s. That was the 80s. That was the 80s now. Yo mama's so fat when she sits around the house, she sits around the house. Oh, booyah! That's just so fucking stupid.
And the response to that, yo mama.
80s sucked for some reason or other. That part of the 80s did.
Because they were all... Everybody knew that the 70s and the 60s were over, and everything else was going to be lame after that.
Well, since you guys don't want to hear me crunching on chips, I'm going to mute myself.
Well, I've been crunching on...
Consider yourself muted.
I've been crunching on...
Which mod is this? Which mod is this?
It's my favorite mod. My favorite mod in this particular sim. Oh, I get a pass-through penalty.
Oh, you're driving the BTCCs?
Yep, my favorite mod in this sim.
And which track is this?
Castlecombe, yep. Castlecombe Classic.
I'm sure hoping we're on the verge of getting a clear picture from you.
I hope so.
It'd be so much more fun if this was not blurry.
I'm sorry, there ain't shit one thing I can do about it, dude.
Oh my gosh.
I have a pass-through freaking...
Oh my gosh.
Well, I've got too many cars.
That hurt me.
I've got too many cars on
the...
I got too many cars on the track. That's one reason. It's a little stuttery, and I've got like 1,000. I got like 1,000 things running, so.
You've got 1,000 excuses anyway. We know that much.
Oh, shut up! Jesus Christmas.
Yeah. Easy.
That's funny.
What?
A court has rejected a 60-year-old man attempts to invoke the ancient right to try by combat rather than pay a $25 fine for a minor motor offense. Damn. Well, trial by combat. Let's go.
Oh, it doesn't work that way, does it?
Oh.
That should be in a folder. That's why it's not working, Tom.
No. I'm only 4 seconds behind what I'm recording when I'm broadcasting. Hey!
4 seconds?
4 seconds.
That's a lifetime.
I can't help it.
That there is a lifetime. S2U Mazda
Really?
RX-7.
Really? Just pull right out on me. I feel like I'm driving it. I'm driving American Truck
In LA.
Simulator. American Truck Sim. I was driving it all late last night.
I doubt it. Maybe
I just got hit again.
in LA.
I just got hit again. That's where it said I was. So.
And the guy's yelling, "Park it!" or he says, "Drive it or get out of the road. Quit parking in the driving lanes." That's what he's saying to you right now. You hear him?
Uh huh.
You hear him?
No, I don't hear shit.
Okay. Do it. Do it. Okay, so I've done that. It's in there. Something's wrong with this file. I can't even get
Nice.
it installed.
Oh, you missed my nice drift. You missed my beautiful drift. It's doing that.
Oh, it probably hasn't happened yet. It's happening right now.
It's still doing that chatter thing too. What the hell?
You got a.
Whoa!
Like you got
I drifted too hard that time.
Cruise right on your butt.
I did.
You
It
got
looked-
another Chevy right on your butt. Too.
Yeah. Do you see the chatter though?
I like that paint job though, man. I saw that. Ooh, but you know,
I took the turn too
look at your
hard.
tires.
I can't see my tires. My
tires.
tablet's in the way.
It was a pretty rainbow of color. Now it's gone. Your tires seem to take a while to warm up. Look at those in-car reflections on your dash. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You got the shadows from your window net on there. That's nah. Turn that crap off.
Oh, that's probably what's causing my frame rate issue.
Oh, what are you doing driving off the track? Oh, you're letting him go? Is that what you...
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. I just need some gearing change on it.
Mm.
Whoa.
Come on, get to it. Get it going. Get her going. Get her. This thing is having a problem with...
Time to go cut somebody's brake line. Hit.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You want to do that? That's fine.
What?
Why do you keep... Oh, this thing is goofing with me.
What is?
Okay, no, I gotta close the... There you go.
I've had enough of this.
Okay, let's find
There's still
my-
something wrong with my R Factor too. I might not be doing this online. Because this is just ridiculous. Oh,
I just don't want to seem to drive on the track.
Well, it's stuttering so hard I cannot drive on the track. That's half the problem.
That's not your car. That's part of the problem.
I know. I don't know where my car is.
Where's your car?
I don't know.
You know, sometimes it does that.
Yeah.
Steam does that sometimes.
That was a
takes out
nice-
all your crap.
Yep. That was a nice drift, though. I like that drift. That was pretty cool.
That was a nice drift. Oh yeah, you got some.
I'm still having issues with RF2. I don't know what it is.
Oh, I love that.
It's doing that stuttering thing now in replay. I almost saved it there. Oh, in fact, I did. Wrong. And cut the grass some more.
Yeah, there you just came in too fast. There, that's.
Well, yeah, because of the stuttering. It's throwing me off. You can't drive when you're stuttering, and I don't know why this thing is stuttering all of a sudden. It's bothering the hell out of me.
Stuttering.
Stuttering Stanley! Stuttering Stanley! What movie is that from? Go on, go on, go on.
I don't see it. I don't think I saw it.
Oh my god, really?
Okay, it's on now. Let's see if I can find that stupid Mazda. Where is it?
I don't know.
Trying to install it. It won't come up.
I don't know what you do with your stuff. I don't know.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Where is it?
I don't recall.
It's my Duke Nukem. Where is it? I haven't played Duke Nukem in a long time.
I've never played Duke Nukem.
Oh, you would love Duke Nukem.
I play.
You are Duke Nukem.
I play Serious Sam occasionally. That's about it.
I played that forever.
Duke Nukem?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Sounds like more like Batman. I'm the Batman. I don't know about you. I don't know about you sometimes, though.
Sound just like him. Bill.
Time to what did I do? Time to chew some gum and kick some ass, and I'm all out of gum.
Oh Lord have mercy.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing don't even show up in my files, so it ain't happening.
It's under S in
My
your
game
files.
No, it's crap.
It shows up
It's not
under.
under anything in my file. Because I'm installing it, and it's not on the list anywhere.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I wish I could show. I wish I could get it to show me uninstalled stuff and then just that. But it doesn't give you that option. This list is just not that sophisticated. What are you eating? What you eating now? Chips? You eating chips again?
Bugles.
What?
Bugles.
Bugles. Oh my gosh. I haven't even thought about Bugles in a million years. Who used to do it? Was it Kyle Petty that drove the Bugles car? Or no, it was it Buckshot Jones? Who drove that for Petty? Drove the Bugles car.
Yeah, it was Petty.
Remember that?
Yep. Petty drove the Bugles
Was
car.
it Kyle that drove that?
Yes, it was.
Was it Kyle or was it one of the other?
No, it was Kyle drove the Bugles
Was it the
car.
44?
Yes.
Was it?
Before he got the paper towel company, U.S. whatever.
Brawny.
Yeah. It was a special scheme. It wasn't a year-round scheme. I can know that much too.
Well, yeah, because that was in the FedEx or the Western. What's his name? Wells Fargo days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that car is not in my. I've been looking.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. I honestly don't know what to tell you.
Well, then don't tell me. Don't tell me anything.
I'm gonna have to smack you. That's all I know.
Kersh Mackety.
Hey, didn't GPU share like sponsorship with Bronny? Like, didn't they like share the thing together, the car for that
Georgia
year?
Pacific. Yeah, it went.
Yeah.
I had that car. I had several of the Petty cars. I had the Buckshot Jones, and I think that was the first Georgia Pacific car, wasn't it? The 40.
Yeah, it may have been.
Where's Ian? He could tell us all this stuff.
Yeah, well, where the hell is he in?
Where is the professor?
Probably because I yelled at him last week. And he's not coming back.
See, diminished the quality of the show by 25%. And what did you do that?
He came to me out and cried.
Did he?
Did he really?
And he said Tigg hurt my feelings.
You mean this car right here? You mean that car right there? In my camera.
I can't see it. That car here. Is that Buckshot?
That's a Buckshot Jones car.
Yeah.
Almost there. I don't know how to report stuff.
Whatever happened? Everybody thought Buckshot Jones was going to be the next thing. What happened to him?
He went to work. He drove that Speed Racer car for a year, whatever team that was, and they just didn't do anything. Remember that?
Didn't he get busted for drugs?
No.
I'm thinking he must have, because he went way.
Well, look at it.
Way.
Only one out there that busted drugs was Trainhill and Fletcher's guy. That Fletcher guy.
He drove a 00 car. Was that in?
That was Waltrip's car.
In Bush.
Right? Yeah, and Cup.
Yeah.
The Aqua Fresh car.
Yep. And he drove Speed Racer car before the 43 did, or after. I don't remember what.
And
he was supposed to be the big.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be the big.
Well, he never. Yeah, he got lost, and I don't think you got the internet in front of you. Ask the internet.
so do you.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to see stuff because I got this freaking camera up.
Other than my all-time favorite Harry Gant, I was a big One-Eye fan.
Who?
One-Eye.
Who are you saying, Tom?
One-Eye.
I don't know who that is.
Early Irving.
Ernie Irvin.
The Irvy. The Ernie.
I
What the
like-
heck?
I like Senior, Dale Senior. Dale Senior and I think in Stolen Marvel when he showed up.
Yeah, I like Davey Allison.
Yeah, good too. Baby Allison, Bobby
The
Allison.
first result that comes up from him is the top 10 ugliest NASCAR drivers, Buckshot Jones. That's why he's not in NASCAR, because he was the ugliest. He drove the 00 Aaron's. I'm got it on the screen right now. And I can't
No,
read.
he didn't.
Aquafresh. Oh no, it's Aquafresh. I'm sorry. It looked like Aaron's in Busch Series.
No, I was gonna say he drove a Cheez-Its car. Remember that?
Oh crap! That's not what I wanted it to do.
I'll be back.
All right,
He
dude.
drove a Cheez-Its 00. Remember that?
No, I don't. Well, here's 97. He drove his own team, Pontiac. He drove most of the races. Finished 70th. Or no, finished 30. Yeah, something like that. Then he did Strava.
Cheez-Its might have been the Cheez-Its was Bush though, I think. So
He drove for Phoenix for almost the whole season of 2003. And then finished up with Michael Waltrip Racing. Finished 62nd in points.
Aquafish.
In 2000, all but the last two races for his own team. He drove he drove Petty for 2 years. Well,
that's when he was supposed to. Yeah.
he finished 31st and 40th in the standings both years. So, in the Busch Series, all his own except for 1 year he raced with Phoenix in the 00. That was his own car, and he raced most of the races. Well, let's see.
Buckshot Jones. Name like that, he should have been somebody.
Buckshot Jones has sold his team and temporarily retired from racing. His last appearance in NASCAR was in 2004.
Why? Did it say why?
No, it does not. Wikipedia does not say why. He returned to racing to drive the 00 Chevrolet for DMT Motorsports in the Southern Division of the USAR Hooters Pro Cup, but retired at the end of the season. In 2015, Jones raced the 3rd Division in the Whelen Modified Tour. That's it. They don't give any reason other than the fact that he just didn't do anything.
Look at this picture. This is a great picture.
He didn't do shit.
Him and Adam Petty.
Oh, well. Adam Petty.
Wow. That's a great picture.
That's an old picture.
It's 2000.
Well, look how young they were. We were all young in 2000. Thought we could rule the world.
Well, I'll let that one go, Tom. But
What do you say now?
no, it's what you said. We were all young in 2000. I was like, I'll let that go, Tom.
You still weren't that old in.
Tom.
You weren't that old in 2000. You were still in 2000. I was 35. I thought I could still rule the world at 35. So you're what? 3 years older than me. Whatever. But yeah, we all thought we could still rule the world.
I was 41 and I was 41 in 2000.
Oh, well, whatever.
Aquafresh, Bullshot Jones. Somebody painted one. There's one at Pinterest, and it's a picture of somebody's render
Yeah.
on a Gen 6 car. Looks like Buckshot Jones. Buckshot Jones.
I swore he drove a Speed Racer car.
I don't see anything to that.
I
don't see it.
Or maybe it was, I don't remember. It was something not normal.
Let's go to the web. Were you reading the Wikipedia? Is that what
Yes,
you were
I
reading?
was reading the Wikipedia.
Okay, well, I'll just not go to that source if you did.
Yeah. Well, Images is pulling up
56
Star
races
Top.
over 7 years.
And
you just got tired of it.
There's the Cheez-It 00 car.
It says Reddit. Whatever happened to Buckshot Jones?
You just
I'm going to Reddit.
Longhorn.
Get ready to pull me.
Longhorn.
Get ready to pull me out.
Longhorn Steakhouse was one of his sponsors. Now there's I don't even think they exist anymore. Well, there's actually a diecast. I might have to look for that sucker. An Aquafresh diecast from that year. I might have to search high and low and find it.
Did you see this myth? UPS offered him a deal. He signed the contract. He sent the paperwork back via FedEx.
Yeah.
And it says that myth has been debunked.
Oh, yeah.
That's Reddit. There's Reddit for you.
Yeah.
Such quality information.
That's why I don't go there for anything.
It says he currently works in land development and real estate in Gwinnett County, Georgia. He returned to auto racing in the Snowball Derby in 2006, finished last, being caught up in an early accident. In 2007, he returned to racing to drive the 00 Chevy for DMT in the Southern Division.
Yeah, I just said that. I just
Cougars Pro
said
Cup.
all that.
Oh, did you read all that?
Yeah, I just said all that.
In 2015, Buckshot raced in the Wayland Series.
I just said that too. There you go.
So somebody just quoted this from Wikipedia. Isn't that handy? Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
Wikipedia. I mean, Reddit, where Wikipedia goes to die. And here's the official Buckshot Jones official.
Really?
This is the official Facebook page.
Well, he had a win in Bush. Buckshot Jones first. There's a video on YouTube. Cole Cussler. Oh, wait a minute. That's not right.
This has nothing to do with Buckshot Jones.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see.
Wow, look at this thing. What sim is this from? On the screen.
I'm waiting. Oh, it's on your screen.
Yeah, it's on my screen.
You're taking a shortcut.
Yeah. What sim is that from? Is that NASCAR 1?
That looks like Kyle Petty racing on the N64. I don't know what that is.
That's terrible. Oh no, it's NASCAR Racing, the original NASCAR Racing. 1999 edition.
All those flats.
Yeah.
Look at all those flats.
Yeah.
What's that 31 car? Click on the 31.
I just did.
They had all 3 series in that one?
I have it, but I don't remember. There you go. Even back then they were doing it. Even back then. They were making stupid cars.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
It's the General Lee.
This is how it looks.
Look
at this. This is NASCAR Racing. Oh my God. That's just that was.
And boy, when that came out, that was a bomb.
That was a catch me out. I tell you what.
That was. I remember. Yeah. Look at those cars.
I have it.
So realistic. I never had it.
I'm Ned Jerry from Papyrus. This is NASCAR
Buckshot Jones Beagles raises dogs. Is that what he does?
No, that's a Ned Jarrett thing. We've already seen this 1,000 times. There you go. Right there on cam. Told you.
Wow.
It doesn't run on Windows 10. I got it to run once on XP, but it's really not that great.
SVGA. That video said SVGA. That's funny. High def SVGA. That's sweet.
I think we've talked about.
How's it going, Tigg? What the heck is this?
That was from an hour ago. Pentalica did that about an hour ago, and I did answer him, but you were too busy going on about whatever the hell you were going on. There you go.
Yeah, that's what I do. I just go. I'm just like the crazy sidekick.
You are the. There's the disc to prove I have it. There it is. There it is. There it is. Yeah.
So
I love how that.
2?
I don't even remember.
NASCAR 2 is the next game.
I don't even remember. I don't have that one. The next one I have is NASCAR 4. But remember that thread on Stenad died a slow death, a fast death. You and your disc, your NR2K. That just proves how many people out there, other than you and me and maybe a couple other, actually still have the disc. That thread died a fast death.
Because they don't have the disc.
They don't have the disc, so, you know.
Or they're...
The next Sierra one I have is 4. Most of the stuff I pick at garage sales.
I have 4. Yeah. You can buy 4 for a couple dollars on eBay.
Oh no, but most of the stuff I bought in garage
sales. You can buy this one for a couple of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't race it though, so.
No, actually.
I think I had this one, but I think it got all scratched up.
Who's making all that damn racket?
Guess.
Tom, as always.
You just guessed, Tom.
Tom. Tom, as always.
It was me.
It was Tom.
Tom.
I was turning my microphone back down.
Mm-hmm.
Turn it back down.
That's all I have for Papyrus other than NR2K and these two. I don't have any other ones. But we've talked about that before. But yeah, needless to say.
Have we? Have we talked about that?
Yeah, we've talked. I think we talk about it like every other week.
Every week? Every other week?
Every other week.
Is it time to talk about it again?
Yeah, we just did, so we're done talking about it.
I don't think we talked about it last week. We didn't talk about it.
No, we didn't talk about shit last week because I had shitty service. So it's like every other week you talk about that shit. Anywho.
It looks like Adam Petty.
Yeah, it is Adam Petty.
Who does?
I do.
Yeah, that is Adam Petty.
I'm Adam Petty reincarnated. I don't know.
How come there was no NASCAR Racing 5?
It's that's NASCAR Racing 2002. They started calling numbers after 4, or giving them years after that. And that one died a fast death too, because then they came out with the 2003, and then remember the rumor mill was there was going to be no 2004. They were going to come out in 2005, and it was going to be basically GTR2 for NASCAR. But
where are you finding these pictures at?
Actually,
just on Bing. I'm just looking at my Bing.
Well, the original rumor mill was supposed to be. It was supposed to be basically what iRacing became was what NR 2005 was supposed to be. There is no all these kids that say, "Oh, I have the NR 2007 by Papa Sierra." They do not. It's some other stupid little rip-off mod. That's
the exact version.
Yeah, that's a bad exact. The last game Papyrus Sierra came up with was NASCAR Racing 2003 season. The next one was supposed to be 2005, but we all know what happened. And if you don't know, watch some of the older shows and find out because it's all discussed there. We've been down this road 100 times in 88 shows. 89 shows. 89 shows. And it always seems to be something that comes up all the time because we're old school. We're there. We remember it. I remember the big hell of blue at the time. All hell was breaking. Half of the pits, the reason why half the pits threads are taken down is because it was all about that stuff. So...
Well, here's one
What?
So the NASCAR, this one here, I put that EA in there, but let's put this in there first. Look at this one, NASCAR Racing Season 2002.
Yeah, that's the one after NASCAR 4.
So is it after 4?
That's
after NASCAR 4.
That's after 4 and before 2003.
I have never heard anything about this one.
So I think the professor has it.
Of course he does.
Mm-hmm. But yeah.
So that's 2002.
Yeah. And
that would be good. I wonder if that runs.
It should run just like it's basically if I can get 4 to run and 2003 to run, 2002 should run.
4 runs, no problem. I have it in my.
So do I. So do I.
Let's see. I'm gonna see. Let's look on eBay.
I'd like to get IndyCar racing too.
I like. Yeah.
I
got a ton of stuff on floppy disk for that.
You have a floppy disk in your machine. You don't have a floppy disk thing in your reader in your machine, though, do you?
No.
You have an external?
No.
Well, how you playing on?
About $1.
Yeah.
They sold at least let's see. According to Edge, NASCAR Racing 2002 season sold at least 100,000 copies in the United States. but was beaten by NASCAR Racing's Force 260,000 in quarter mid
Yeah.
sales rate.
Makes you wonder why they went under.
They didn't go.
Yeah, what the heck were they doing?
They didn't go under. They got bought out.
It says today, total U.S. sales of NASCAR computer games released in the 2000s reached 900,000 copies by August 2006. Well, that includes everybody, though.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find. Let me see.
Says Dale Tuna's online.
Maybe he doesn't know how to find his way home.
No. You just can't drag him either. That's the sad part about it. Some of these things you can drag.
Yeah, I thought you can't drag people where they don't.
No.
eBay. I bet you can probably get a download of this game.
Oh, I'm sure you can.
2002.
I'm sure you can.
Why would we want it? I just like to see I'd like to see part of it, you know. $22.95. Oh, and this one comes with.
Comes with what?
No, that's what it is. 2002. Still in the box.
Still in the box.
What is this? Oh, that's that. Comes with a lovely book. Look at picture DW in there, and he looks like a child. I mean, young. Just like 2003. It does. It really does.
Yeah, it is.
He's got a piece of paper over his code. 2002. $22 for that. Let's see.
I can get you the
Here's
code.
one for $10.95 disc.
Mm-hmm.
Here's one for $10.49. $9.95.
One of the last things.
$11.
One of the-
$9.95.
One of the last.
$11. Holding at $7.70.
I'm gonna mute you. One of the last things Papyrus did before they went under is release all the codes. That's one thing that they did themselves.
Ooh, someone's selling 2003, 2002, and NASCAR Thunder 2004 for $99. That's a heck of a price, actually.
What are they selling? NASCAR 4?
They're selling NASCAR 2002, 2003, and NASCAR Thunder for $99. So basically, you're paying for the NASCAR 2003, and they're throwing in the others.
I have all but the 2002, and I don't see a need for it. I don't even use that. So.
I'm just curious about it. That's all. I'm just curious. Don't hate me for being curious.
Yeah. Don't hate you for being you. Anyway, you didn't hear it because I muted it because you were too busy talking. That the last thing Papyrus did. The last thing Papyrus did was release all the codes for like a hack. I even know where to find them at, so the disc will work. That's what everybody's using for these downloads. Is that particular code? They did do that, and if you really want to know where it is, I'm going to show you right now. Da 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 dee da 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 dee. This site. Nope, let me get rid of my face. Hello? Something happened? Discord? I think Discord went away. I see your guys' lights flashing, but I don't hear nothing. That's weird. Your lights are flashing, but nobody's home. Your lights are flashing, but there is nobody home. Your lights are flashing. Can you hear me? I'm guessing you can't hear me because I wouldn't know. Somebody type out something. Can you hear me? No, we've been almost 2 hours anyway, so, that's weird. Anyway.
problems.
There we go.
Guys.
Yeah, now we're back. No, I wasn't. I didn't mute you guys. It was something else. I had to totally disconnect from the voice server. This is that site. They actually have the codes at the bottom of the site. If you look here.
The game 2002 season game is only 52 megs.
It
And here's a 2002 season demo.
doesn't work because it's
Is
a
this
crappy
the demo? Oh,
site.
this is a demo. This is a complete demo of 2002. That's why it's only 56 megs. So you probably get one track and some cars.
Yeah, 1 or 2 tracks and some cars.
I would just like to see what it looks like. See how much difference it is. I mean, because what are we talking? 1 year development, and they changed. They couldn't change it that much.
Where you at?
I have File Planet.
Yeah, look.
Dan.
Let me
Dan.
take my face off. I meant to do that. Let me take my face off. This is the name of this site. Now let's scroll up. It's racelinescentral.com.
Yeah.
Raceline's got it?
Yeah, Raceline's got the codes. And they have a lot of stuff here. Patches and
Wait a minute.
download.
2002?
Yeah, it's on here.
What codes they got?
The CD codes.
Oh.
The end all CD codes.
Well, it sure looks like. The game sure looks like. Because they always show pictures of people driving from behind the car, you know?
Yeah, I know. I hate the kite. Yeah, see, the demos don't work anymore because Sierra's gone. Or this part of Sierra's gone for the demo.
I'm looking at different screenshots from the 2002 game, and it doesn't look any worse or different than.
Oh, I'm sure it doesn't.
I'm trying to get a. I'm trying to save this picture, but I can't get it to work.
I don't have Raceline Central as a link.
It's not.
That's a. You gotta have Raceline Central. They got a lot of stuff. It's old stuff.
It's
They
old.
got a lot of stuff.
They have a lot of old stuff. Especially in the decal and clip art area, there's a ton of stuff. Ton of old stuff. So
Let's see if I can download. I'm trying to download 2002 to see if it'll work.
Were you downloading it from? Oh, never mind. Don't ask. Anyway, we're headed to our time limit here, guys.
No one. Okay, trust me. No one cares about 2002. If there's such a thing as abandonware, it's abandonware.
Well, yeah, because
you know.
Well,
I mean, I've never even heard of anybody doing anything for that sim.
yeah. Well, they didn't do anything. It didn't do anything. As far as I know, it didn't sell. It didn't do anything. So, anywho, oh God, I got the link up there on the screen. I just don't like.
100,000 copies.
Yeah. Out of how many did NASCAR Racing 2003 sell? And still selling?
We don't know.
Yeah. See. Anyway, we're at my time limit, so I'm allotted 2 hours, and we're at the 2 hours. I need a cigarette. It's been a week. It's been 8 days, and I still can't get over
Drink
it.
and a quick decision.
I need a drink, all right. Anyway, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Again, I should say this at the beginning of the shows, and I need to start writing this. Okay, OBS is shut down on me, so when this stream, if you see it, we were at the end of the show anyway, so OBS had a problem. What else is new? Technical difficulties on the Tigg show. It's nothing unusual. Anyway, it's if we get 3.
It's the Iowa way.
Yeah, if we get 3
cheats for that game.
If we get 3 shows in a row without any technical glitches, that's a minor miracle. This is the Tigg. If you like what you saw, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell when I go online, which hopefully I'm going to rectify, do it at least 3 times a week after the fiasco of Thanksgiving week. Thanks, guys, for stopping by. Thanks to everybody who watched. Smoke me a kipper. I will be back for breakfast.